What is going on, guys? Thanks for joining my channel, Robinhood. This is Bob. Today is Sunday, January 3rd. And once again, guys, just want to wish you guys a happy New Year's. I believe in my heart that 2021 will be the greatest year of stocks for me and hopefully for all of you. So today, guys, I am very excited to go over the results of week one of my 52-week $15,000 goal for option trading with the stocks that I have. So let's definitely get started, guys. And once again, if you like what you hear and see, please definitely support my channel by subscribing, hitting the like, and definitely comment below if you have anything you need to know, anything you want to say. I'm definitely trying to hit my 200 subscription goal. I'm at 150 now. So let's get started, guys. Let's look at my spreadsheet here of all the option trades I did last week. If you guys have been following my videos, these are all the option dates that I made, and these are all the expiration dates that are on there, and this is all the premium that I got out of the stocks. So let's get started with Apple. It did expire, and I did get a $50 profit. Realty Income is not till the 15th, so another 2 weeks. I will let you guys informed on that, but it is a nice big premium of 240 bucks. Microsoft, it did expire worthless at 82 bucks. Apple at 87. Jets is probably my biggest profit off of how much I actually have invested in a company at $80. Intel, I actually had to sell Intel. It did finish around 49.50, 49.70. So I did have to sell my shares. I did get a $12 premium. I had an option to buy this back out, but I decided to let it go. I have a feeling on Monday, or at least that week, it will drop again. And if it does, I do plan on buying it back. But if it does stay in the high 49s, or even in the 50s, I will not be buying it back. I may think about going into a different stock, maybe Rocket, even though this is not a dividend one, but this is a very high option trade value for that one. But I will go over that next week if I do go that way. With Norwegian, I did make $21. Marathon Oil, the same with $21. And I did do I did buy a call and buy a put. I usually don't buy any type of calls or puts, but I saw this opportunity and I took it. So with Rocket, I did buy it on the 29th, and the same day or next day, I believe, I did sell it back, and I did end up making $42 off of this. I basically more than doubled the money I had to invest. With Intel, I saw it go up all the way to about $49, and I assumed that they were going to go down. They did actually go down, and I did make $6 out of it, but the next day or two, it did jump back up. So luckily I did sell it because I would have ended up losing money on this. So overall, for week one, I did make $411. So if we look at our main spreadsheet here, this tells you all the stocks that I have, how many shares I have, the dividends, the annual dividends that I should be making off of it, the rough safe options that I can do with this. I was a little more greedy this week, I'll say, especially with Apple and Microsoft. But this is just an 80 to 90% chance of profit with these option picks. I could be a little more aggressive, but I'm going to stick with these numbers as close as possible. So if I do stick with these numbers, my yearly options would be here at 12,120. Total, I'm planning on making at least $15,000. My total investment was at 106, so I should make about 15% in profit. So this is my definite goal. So if you look at my total investment when I first started and total investment now for the first week, I am up. So if we look here, I'm doing week by week. So week one, off of the stock itself, I showed you the profit on each individual stock. I did make $949 off of this week. The only one I did lose on was $7 on at&t, which is not a big deal, because if you have $28,000 invested in a stock and you lose $7, that is nothing. Then if we look at the dividend or option trades, I did write all of them in here, and I did make $353 off of the options I have here. I wasn't planning on doing any other option trades on there, but with the Rockets and the Intel buys, I did make $48 off of that. So a total of $411 I did make, and then $949. So just keep in mind, guys, this strategy here is specifically on the option and dividend trades. So this number here is what I'm focusing on. To be honest with you, this number here with the stock is always just a bonus. So I also do plan on all of these stocks for the most part rising, possibly as much as 10%. So not only could I make the $15,000 goal, I could make an extra $10,000 on top of it. But for now, the goal for option trades and dividend is going to be at 15 grand. But if I do end up making an extra 10, 15, 20, 30 grand off of the stock itself, that's always a bonus. But for this video here, I'm really focusing on getting extra money off of dividends and options. So the main point of the video is that a lot of people just buy the stocks. They just let them sit and sit and sit. I'm just showing you ways to make more money off of the stocks being at a very safe conservative option trades. So if you just did the annual dividend, you can make an extra $3,700, but just look at the option trades that you can make up to $12,000 extra just by doing this. So this could definitely triple your money just by doing option trades. There's always a risk with any time that you have to do this. If you had to sell, like I had to sell Intel, but overall, like you see here, even if I did have to sell it, I made $185 off the stock. I made $12 off of the dividend, off the option trade. So I still end up almost 200 bucks off this, and I have an option of buying back in. Even if I have to buy back in what I sold it for, or $49.50, that would be $100 difference. So I'd still technically be up overall, and I can still do the strategy back over again. So how I am planning on doing it next week, like if you look at this sheet here, I'll give you a few examples. Let's say AT&T and Microsoft. We'll actually do Microsoft and Apple. So Apple, I'm trying to be conservative at $40 and Microsoft at $40. If you looked, I actually was a little greedy and I got an $87 premium and an $82 premium. And if you guys paid attention to Apple, it went all the way up to $138. So the other person could have executed the options and I could have lost out big on that stock, but it ended up going back down, so I did not. So if you look at Microsoft, like you said, we were trying to be safe and getting a $40 option. Of course, these numbers are going to change a little bit just because these numbers came out on Thursday, and obviously Monday is going to be changing. So if we look at $40 range, I could probably get it to about $230 price strike, and they haven't seen a $230 strike in past 3 months. So this is a safe bet. So I'm looking to a $227.50 to a $230 range, depending how it opens on Monday. If it opens up, then I will probably move it up a little bit. If it moves down, I probably will wait a day or two to see how it goes, because if it goes back up, I can get more premium out of it. But just being safe, if I get 230, I can probably definitely get $40 out of it, and that's an 86% profit chance. And then if we look at Apple here, we go to the trade options, selling a call, expiring on the 8th. And we were trying to get to the $40 range, would probably be $138 to $139 when the market opens on Monday, if the stock stays around $132 to $133. So it's an 83 to 86% chance of profit. So I'm sticking to the 80% to 90% profit range. And for Apple, like I said, anything $40 or more, I'll be more than happy getting. So that's going to be my strategy for the next 51 weeks. And this will be going on for all the stocks that I currently have. Like I said, on Monday, if Intel does go down, I will plan on purchasing 100 shares back on that. But if for some reason if Intel stays up and Rocket stays down, I may get 200 shares of Rocket. Because if we look at Rocket now, the trade options, even though it's not a dividend, but the trade option value for what I can get out of it is pretty good. If I go to the $80 range, I could probably get a good $20 per option, $20 per two options that I have on here, at a safe bet of $21.50 or $22, and I can do this every week. And I believe Rocket itself will have a higher chance of getting an increase in sales than Intel at the moment, because there's a lot of things going on with the chip going on right now. So that's going to be all for today, guys. Monday or Tuesday, depending on which options I end up getting done, I'll post a video. Hopefully by Tuesday I will be able to have all my options set and have a new spreadsheet here set up for you guys, and hopefully I will be able to get this around the $300 to $400 range each week. So stay tuned, guys. Remember, definitely hit the like, subscribe, comment below. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. Have a good day, and once again, Happy New Year.